Welcome back to Soul Calibur 4, the mode selects. A great way to get you amped with this high activity. Select the thing and then press the A button. Let's check out some battle records and other goodies, which you can see, especially a rare sight, the running play clock.
Huh. Alright.
A lot of honors. A lot of possible honors. Let's see if you can get them all.
All is shrouded in mystery.
350 pieces of equipment. Get Soul Edge Final
Get Soul
Form.
Edge Final Form.
Get most uber evil. Nice.
Does Soul Calibur Final Form actually show up in here?
Well, I mean, not in any of the content that I've seen so far.
No.
The Chain of Souls. This is your grandfather. This is your second aunt twice removed.
And this is Nightmare.
Who is, curiously, not even really that tall.
5'6" for the time period is decently tall. I mean, it's not 6'1" levels of tall, but it's still decently tall.
Not much is known about this character.
All life is but prey.
Alright, that was cool. Nice to have lots of blank spaces for you to fill in with some kick-ass can-do attitude.
And a lot of the art gallery, very specifically, will get filled in as you clear arcade mode with individual characters.
Get your gold up so that you can buy stuff with your gold. Would you like to buy a picture?
Ooh, these are actually relatively cheap too. Sweet.
We could fill up our whole deck right here, right now. Kick ass.
That is a kick-ass render of Nightmare. His horn is too goddamn big, though.
It's a helmet.
Like, his horn is bigger than his head there, Mr. Cloud.
It's not actually a helmet, really. It's actually just his head.
Alright, we have returned to Tower of Lost Souls, and now we have to deal with Zasabel.
Who is your main roster?
It's gonna be Nightmare and Astaroth.
We're going in with the big boys this one.
Life to entertain.
What, am I a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh?
But he is also immune to Ring Out, Mr. Cloud.
And that's why Alistair in Life to Entertain is one of the most annoying first enemies that I've encountered yet, and should be the most annoying that you've run into in the ladder up the Tower of Lost Souls. Because this guy is relentless in his ability to attack, and he has HP drain, meaning that the longer the fight goes on, the more health you're going to be without. Stupid.
Well, at least we can push around his skeletons first.
Right. Stupid. Well, just because you have immunity from ring out does not mean that I can't ring you out.
Okay, so let's see. I'm kind of surprised. That you're leaning on switches so much. To be perfectly honest, especially with Astaroth and Nightmare, who actually do a very significant amount of damage. Kuria, Dukas, and Armoroth.
So
these characters have a bunch of HP drain, but master the ceaseless dance. They want you to land a lengthy combo.
So Master of the Ceaseless Dance means your opponent is going to be really attack happy.
Stage start.
Oh no, my great powerful axe and my wicked abundance of weight and mass that I can use to push people around. But I got nowhere to push them. So let me say also that in the interest of selecting the right characters, that some advantage as you go through some of these boss encounters is better than no advantage at all. If you got, for example, if you got lots of ring outs using characters like Astaroth, because in my opinion, Astaroth is one of the best characters for trying to score ring outs with characters, because he's got a lot of weight to throw around. He's got a lot of attacks that do it. Getting ring outs will help you have lots of health by the time you get to stages like this, where now you can't ring out your opponent, but because you got easy wins getting up to this point, you have lots of health left and probably a lot of physical and emotional momentum.
But now you have to deal with your Astaroth on the other side.
So your opponent likes attacking a lot, huh? Try attacking a lot in return.
They do not. That is definitely not what that meant.
Or did it mean your opponent is always going to be moving, so try to keep up?
No, they very specific. What that one means is they want you to land a lengthy combo.
I mean, landing a lengthy combo should be your bread and butter in this game. So unfortunately,
it should, but Past Cloud hasn't put in the time in order to figure out what combos are.
Astaroth is not a character that I'm gonna get very good at using combos, because the first thing is you have to actually land a fucking strike with the guy to open up your opponent to a combo.
Okay, so we've taken down a piece of Zasamel's equipment.
So he's a little bit weaker. As equipment becomes destroyed, their respective properties and abilities which they grant will also fall by the wayside for the rest of the match. Take that. First hit him high, then try hitting him low, then hit him high, and then try hitting him low again.
Yay, you used a stomp in order to beat Zasamel.
Hell yeah. The endless nightmare.
No missions complete.
We're making a couple jumps also in the amount of gold that we get, because you'll notice that my gold count is starting to get pretty high. It wasn't that high that long ago.
Hey, it's Taki.
Oh, we got 3 whole floors to go through.
Return to the abyss and leave your surroundings untouched.
See if you can discover the 3 hidden items in just this stage.
Well, since we're fighting against Taki, I assume that one of our missions is throw the opponent.
Right. Okay, now pick your third.
Really? You're going to try playing with Tira? Okay.
Notice that I'm still playing as the base characters. I have not yet been playing as any of the created characters. The abilities that you see are predetermined. So too predetermined are the amount of health they have and the amount of damage they deal.
So both of these characters are effectively immune to throws.
So don't try throwing them.
A warrior does not fear death.
Well, auto grapple B is like 40% of the time, even if you try grabbing them anyway, you might actually get the grab through.
Stage start.
Okay, so Tomoe is actually a Yoshimitsu.
Yep, Yoshimitsu variant, and Yoshimitsu actually is an unlockable character. Who, by the way, you can unlock the characters at any time. You just have to buy them at character creation.
Okay.
As in, you're literally creating the opportunity to play as the character in the first place.
And Ryuki is Mitsurugi.
He's Mitsurugi. You can tell because he's holding the samurai sword with both hands, the katana with both hands.
And his stance.
Oh, I forgot that Yoshi.
The seppuku strike.
I thought that was harakiri.
Okay, the harakiri strike, whichever.
Yoshimitsu is just a whole barrel of laughs, and also one of my favorite characters to have played as in Soul Calibur 2. It is I, Yoshimitsu.
But past Cloud, they're ready to be soul crushed. Not anymore.
Well, easy come, easy go. That shave damage you got on is working pretty well, huh? Because shave damage means that if your opponent blocks, you still get to shave a little health off. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
And I'm like, I've got Maxi, bitch.
Maximilian. Oh, perfect impact. My God, this man looks handsome.
I wouldn't say handsome. I'd say feudal.
Heh, feudal. I don't think Gerdak got the joke, but it's okay.
There we go.
I like playing as Tira. She's like a Harley Quinn.
So Ryuga and Satsuka. So with Ryuga being Mitsurugi, they also are effective, are very resistant to throws.
Great
We're not getting mission hints here.
We're not getting mission hints actually, because wait, why are we not getting mission hints? I thought so for. Unless maybe this is one of those rare instances where there actually are no weapons, because this was not, I assure you, this was not my first attempt at doing this particular series of stages, floors 18 to 20.
Okay, so who is Setsuka supposed to be?
She would be, I think she's one of the unlockable characters. This bastard right here, I think is he also playing
as Mitsu?
He's playing as a Mitsu. He's playing as another Mitsurugi variant, which,
yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, I mean, it works because they're going for a samurai theme, and the guy's got the fucking Kabuta head on and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's got yin and yang on his belt.
I do. Yeah, I was gonna say the Taoist pants are those a piece of equipment that we can actually use?
Yes, every piece. At this point, you know, after seeing like, okay, there are 350 pieces of equipment, and I'm pretty sure I haven't unlocked like half of them. I'm pretty sure everything that you see is for sale. That eventually, if you play the game enough, you meet the hidden conditions, you go online, you figure out what some of these hidden conditions are, you look up another guide video to figure out what is the easiest way to meet these conditions so you can unlock the things and get the achievement, so you can eventually 100% this game. Yeah, you can get everything that you see, even the wicked, overpowerful equipment that we haven't seen yet. Oh, wait, that's why we weren't seeing hints, because that was actually my first attempt at doing this.
Okay.
Because I wanted to show getting the demonic Kabuto, and you get the demonic Kabuto by switching with an ally 5 or more times during the same match.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, this guy is doing the uber nuts. It's more like, okay, you did the thing, great job, have a trophy.
And now you're just gonna spam low sweeps. Okay.
No, you can't spam attacks forever. I like that about this game, because it would really get boring quickly if you could really just do the same fucking thing over and over and over again.
Are you sure? Because you are getting like 2 or 3% per hit, so.
I guess.
And you did, you know, and you did in fact go and disable his Taoist pants. So.
Oh, we disabled the pants, all right. And again, oh, no, you went a little too early there. Because there's a little something special waiting for you if you're privy to the timing when these characters come on screen after you take out one of their allies. That you could totally just ring out opponent after opponent after opponent. It's quite funny when that happens.
It'll work against bots to a certain extent. It does not work against players, because they get to switch over to a guard stance as you're prepping it. So
right, like as a human, computer players can only respond when you push the button. Human players can anticipate that you're about to do something, And that anticipation is based on information that is not immediately present, because the computer knows which buttons you're pressing and when. That's why.
So Caesar's goo is Taki.
That's why the second, I mean, like the very nanosecond that you take your finger off the guard button, the computer AI is probably going to try attacking you. Nice. All right, the good use of 3D walking. Z walking is useful to an extent. It will cause your opponent to miss and will also unlock different move sets. Another Yoshimitsu variant.
Yoshimitsu.
Yep. Sweet, it worked. Oh no, but now it's boss time. So now, oh
yes.
no, that was it. It's over.
All right. In the next episode, we will continue on the Tower of Lost Souls. Be safe, everybody. We didn't even get to fight our Taki boss. Bleh.
The higher we are, the longer it takes for them to fall.